This is like my literally 20th time trying to record this message because the enemy does not want it to get out, but we're going to get it done. Just as in the days of Noah, many people's hearts will wax cold. Noah warned people of the flood, but they didn't listen. They were full of the word and too busy mocking him, declares the Lord. They do the same things today. Many whom I have called don't look the part. They aren't focused on money nor fame. They just speak what I tell them. They have been shouting from the rooftops, and it's been falling upon deaf ears for many. But there were some who did hear. There were some who came into the ark for safety. Do you hear that? Those souls who have listened, their lives will I spare. Those souls who listen, God is saying, your life I will spare. Many of you I have called out into the deep, and you used to be afraid of open waters, but now you walk with me on water. Do you hear that? Many of you used to be afraid to step out in the open, but now you're walking with God on water. Do you hear him speaking? My child, oh, you have grown. Because of your obedience, this spiritual flood shall not harm you. It will only touch those who don't know how to swim. Only those that are in the ark shall survive. Only those that are in the ark shall survive. You are not crazy, declares the Lord. You heard me right the first time. The dreams and visions that I gave you, they were warnings. Warnings that you gave that many ignored. Because of your obedience, many souls will be saved. And the vision that he gave me is, just imagine there are multiple arks. And those multiple arks represent an individual person that was obedient and did what God told them to do. You were obedient when God told you to build, even when people thought you were crazy. And it makes me think of moms breaking barriers. When you think of the ark, it took Noah years to build that ark, just as it took me years to build moms breaking barriers. And I had people laugh at me saying that it wasn't going to work. I put it down and I picked it back up and I put it down. But now that I'm at the point to where it's fully built, God is now sending me women into this ark of safety, and it's blowing my mind. So I'm telling you, be obedient with that which God, be obedient with what God has called you to do. Be obedient. So that's the spiritual. There's a spiritual flood that is about to take place, and if you are not in the ark, you're not going to survive. Do you hear me? See, a lot of the times we put so much faith in men, and we put so much faith in people that are not even in the ark themselves. Be obedient. Be obedient. Your life depends on it.